Texas and New Mexico. We left the campsite that I've been staying at the past few days in Arkansas this morning. I've been driving for about an hour and a half, and we've still got 8 hours and 45 minutes to go. So today is just dedicated to the drive, which is fine. And the spot we're staying in Oklahoma tonight is called Felt Picnic Area, and it just looks like a good spot to sleep for the night for people like me, and the adventure will continue. Also, I got a request to see my routes. All of these starred locations are the places that I've slept, and this route is the way that I went leaving from Arkansas, and it's also my planned journey up until Petrified Forest in Arizona. So I'm in Fort Smith. I tried looking on the map, but it's kind of hard to tell which state I'm in exactly. I think I'm like right on the border of Oklahoma and Arkansas, but yep, this place has everything you would expect. All the fast food restaurants, Super 8, U-Haul, you know. Well, according to that post office sign over there, we are in Arkansas still. It looks pretty cool. I like this architecture in here. I guess this is like the traditional Main Street area. The road we drove in on had a whole bunch of, you know, like the commercial shopping, but this stuff looks more like, you know, classic Main Street America, so I like that. It's pretty cool. Just like when we came from Mississippi, we just crossed over a small bridge, and now we're in Oklahoma. Yeehaw! And now we are back on the lovely, lovely I-40 West, baby. We're on this sucker for 158 miles. 7 hours, 51 minutes to go. Okay, Oklahoma roads are just about as bad as Mississippi roads. I'm sitting here going, like literally everything in here is shaking and bouncing, and it's been doing that for miles. And I'm so over it. Oklahoma City. We're just outside of Oklahoma City. I stopped at Love's to get some gas. Charged my credit card $1.75 instead of the usual $1, so hopefully that changes once the actual charge goes through. One thing that I do find pretty interesting is construction vehicles here don't just flash orange or yellow. They literally flash red and blue like cop cars. I'm sure it's just so you pay more attention to them, and it works. So every time I see one, I'm like, whoa, that's a big cop car. But, you know, it's just a dumpy. Oklahoma ain't nothing but big and flat. Nothing but nothing as far as the eye can see. I just had to stop off here to show you all of the nothing around me right now. I feel like the end of Castaway when Tom Hanks is trying to deliver that package that, you know, he didn't open on the island. That's where this feels like right now. I just had to stop over here. This is called Foss State Park, and I saw that blue water against the orange from the road. I can't get any further down on this trail because it's all worn away, washed away. Here's the truck. It's windy! It's so cold, but it's so pretty. Goodness gracious, it's so cold out there. But this place was too beautiful. I couldn't pass it up, and I knew you guys would be mad at me if I just kept driving. So, well. Welcome to Texas. Drive friendly, the Texas way. And the speed limit increased by 10. Yes, sir. I guess what they say is true. Everything's bigger in Texas. My goodness, I thought I was seeing some wide open land before, but sheesh. Dinosaur on the hill, dinosaur on the hill. You think when people say everything bigger in Texas, you're just like, okay, bud. But yeah, it's pretty freaking huge. From far away, I literally thought this building was a skyscraper. Like, I don't know. I thought it was a city far away or something, but like, there's nothing out here. The smell out here, just driving through the vast expanse of Texas, smells something like cheese that you left to go bad and then dunked it in a porta potty toilet, mixed it around, and then someone took their stinky foot and dipped it in there, and then you smelled that. That's how it smells right now. No, all of Texas does not smell like this, but just where I am right now happens to smell that way, and I I could do without a little bit. I wanna go home to Texas. It's so crazy out here, dude. There's just nothing. So much nothing. And it smells so stinky. But I keep looking over at that sunset because that looks pretty nice. Again, ain't no Carolina sunset, but still looks pretty nice. And especially when it's like some of the only visual stimuli out here, I can't complain. So we're 13 minutes away from where we're staying tonight in Felt, Oklahoma. I'm just so impressed by the amount of nothing out here. We're 5 minutes away from the site, and I've seen 2 houses in the past like 45 minutes, and that's it. I mean, there's these power lines right next to the road, and there's this road, and that's it. There's nothing else. Oh my god, I'm going a little crazy, and I'm glad we only have 4 minutes to go. Okay, so we're at the Felt picnic site in Felt, Oklahoma, right at the very tip of the panhandle. We've been driving in Texas for quite a while, and I'm glad we stopped here when we did, because my mind was starting to go a little numb from all these straight roads and nothing to look at. But a few of you have asked how I do my cooking, so I figured I would show you that as I'm making dinner tonight. We're just gonna do rice and some pulled pork. Okay, so it's real simple the way I cook in here. I got my camping stove here, obviously, and then it's got a griddle and this single burner over here. I store this inside. This is what connects to my propane. So it just screws in just like that, right into the side, real nice and easy. And then just to do rice, all we're gonna do is take my cast iron, my only pot out here. I'm gonna grab a water out of the cooler, crack this puppy open, pour it in here, pop open my big tub of rice. Easy as that. I just turn this knob here, light it up. I'm able to adjust the flame. Gonna keep it sort of low, no need to go crazy. And that's pretty much all there is to it. I'm super happy with this very awesome, very simple, very handy camping stove. Really, it's great. I mean, everything heats super fast, and cleanup is easy, so I really have no complaints. I am gonna need to grab a spoon from underneath. Rice is going pretty good. I got the back window open a crack to let most of the steam out. I mean, on the one hand, I don't like to let the warmth out, but on the other hand, I don't want all this steam floating around in here, you know, making everything more wet and cold than it needs to be. So, oh well. I mean, our coldest night, it got down to 7 degrees. The weather is saying tonight's supposed to only get down to 17. So, not the worst we've been through. So I got my rice and stuff sitting in there, and then cleanup is as simple as folding the stove up. Oops, and I forgot to put that in there, so I'll have to do that. Folding the stove up, I just picked this up. My cast iron goes in this space back here. The rice goes next to this pasta one. The propane goes right down in here next to the other ones, and that leaves plenty of room in this gap here for the stove to fit all flushly in the drawer. And just to show you, bada bing, bada boom, there's everything tucked all nicely away. Now I'm gonna season my rice, eat my rice, and the lovely thing is, even when this is closed up, I still have access to all my spices right over here. I think I ended up constructing this thing pretty conveniently for myself, which I'm very happy about, because if you guys saw the build video, you know that I don't build things. This was like my first time really taking on anything more than a shelf, so I'm quite pleased. And dinner is a success. Super good. I love rice. White rice is my bread and butter. I don't know. I love white rice. Okay, well, I'm going to bed. I feel pretty good about this spot. Tomorrow we got a 5.5 hour drive to New Mexico, where I'll be staying in some BLM lands. For those who don't know, that's Bureau of Land Management. So essentially the same thing as like national forest type thing. You gotta be able to hear that. I think the coyotes started howling up down the road over there, and then someone's dogs started yapping right over here. It's pretty crazy. I never heard them like just consistently howling like that. Like they're just going and going and going and going. But yeah, that's cool. See you in the morning. Well, good morning. Here is where we slept last night. Literally just a big gravel parking lot, which is fine. And there is a toilet. I mean, it's just a pit toilet, aka a hole in the ground with a seat over it. But hey, that's something. I was in no rush this morning, especially since it's freezing cold. So we're gonna get headed to New Mexico. Like I said last night, 5.5 hour drive, but it shouldn't be too bad. New Mexico, babies. Land of enchantment. I think this is great. Ever since we've entered New Mexico, all I hear in my head is the Breaking Bad music. And honestly, I've been having so much fun doing this. The only things that I don't like are the cold, and the things that come with that are stuff like my wipes freeze, my Clorox wipes and my body wipes, so like I haven't been able to clean myself as much as I want to. Cleaning up in the kitchen is a little more difficult since the Clorox wipes just freeze in a brick, and then I have to literally wait for them to thaw. Like I can't pull them apart, and that's pretty annoying. My water freezes. Thankfully the waters that I have in the cooler stay just like a nice cold temperature, so it's just really nice to drink. But like any water I leave up here or anything freezes. Any clothes that I have in my drawer or like set out for the next day, those are always ice cold. Even the inside of the topper, like the handles, those freeze in the morning, and at night the handles on the inside are completely covered in ice, and that's no fun. My fingers get numb like immediately. You open that up and then boom, you're like literally touching ice. The whole window freezes over, which isn't that big of a deal since I have the curtain to cover it, but you know, just little things like that. But I'm just so grateful to be out here, and I love it. And today is a good day. I'm super excited to see the campsite. I'm just gonna keep trucking, listening to my spooky stories out in the middle of nowhere, thinking about Walter White and Giancarlo, what's his name? Just wanted to show you all this beautiful landscape. It's a long, long, long train. I just had to stop here at Ute Lake. Morty, I'm a bloody Ute, Morty. Beautiful out here. I get to have the truck right here. Oh my gosh, I love it. Well, this place is just absolutely insanely beautiful. How amazing. All right, let's carry on, my wayward son. Here's where we're headed. Nothing but mountains straight ahead. Pretty awesome to see. 60 miles until empty, and this is the view. Not to worry though, I've got a Valero punched in and we're only 9 minutes away from that. Not to worry, all is well. Now we're sort of in the mountains. It's kind of cool. There's kind of snow everywhere, so that's not my favorite thing. Well, here we are, West Mesa Trailhead. And look at that view of the mountains over there. Oh my goodness. The people online said that there were like 30 spots out here. Okay guys, I think we found the spot. I think this spot is perfect. We got a view that looks like this. I mean, are you kidding me? There's a little nice secluded spot right there to park the truck. There's some bushes to take a crap in, which is great because I have to go right now. And I also have literally like the best signal I've had out here the entire time. I have 4 bars of LTE service out here. So this is really just incredible. And there's a hiking trail right there. Right there. This is exactly what my mind was envisioning when I was thinking about this whole trip. Like this right here. I'm so excited. And here's the hiking trail. Snowy River Cave. I mean, there are some interesting looking ridges and stuff over there. I'm trying to block you guys from the wind noise. So I don't know. Who knows? This is not but 3 minutes away from where I parked, the start of this trail. Oh, what a relieving feeling. All right, I just gave myself a shave, which feels excellent. And now that it's finally warm enough that I can wash myself, I'm gonna get to it. I'm sure I'll even be able to set up the solar shower because this sun feels so good. But for right now, I'm just using a water bottle and these items. Just finished showering. I am buck naked out here in the middle of nature. Oh, and let me tell you, nothing feels better. Oh my god. I'm in my PJs already because I didn't want to put my dirty clothes back on, but I smell like coconut. I feel like a new man. My face is shaved. Oh. Boom. Look at that yummy sandwich. And the pasta's over here that you can't see. And the pasta's over here. Heck yeah, baby. Alright guys, I'm getting ready to go to bed here. Even though it's 6:30, to me it still kind of feels like 8:30, so I'm just gonna go to bed. It's nice and pitch black out. I rigged up this bungee line from one of these clamps on my topper to the handle, so I don't know. Not that I think I necessarily need it, but a little more peace of mind, I guess. And yeah, I did buy these the other day because I got tired of my feet being cold, so I have my normal socks on and then these fuzzy wuzzies over top. They don't do much, but maybe it does something. Thankfully tonight is going to stay in like the 20s and it's not going to get as cold as we've been used to. So I'm pretty stoked about that. And yes, I have my retainers in. Freaking hate that I have to wear these for the rest of my life, but whatever. Alright guys, sleep well. Good morning. So, it was a great night last night. It was warmer than it has been. And out here in the sun, once again, it feels great. I'm sorry about that wind noise. It is very windy up here. I just really want to go hit the hiking trail that's right down there. It seems there are a lot of hunters out today, so I think it best if we wear my orange cap today, not get shot. Yep, definitely glad I'm wearing my orange. Someone just rolled up next to me and said that they heard a whole bunch of shots and they were asking if it was me. So, obviously not. You wouldn't part an old man from his walking stick. It's truly a transcendent experience listening to the Lord of the Rings soundtrack while hiking with snowy mountains in the distance and this wide open space all around and nothing to do all day but hike. This is a lifelong dream come true for me. Like we've come to some of the remains of Fort Stanton. I have no idea what this used to be. I hear this place was used as a POW camp. I don't know when. I haven't seen any signs or anything. But this is cool that there's still like this much left. Does look like someone was staying here at one time based off the mattress and torn up sheets. State property. Keep the F out. Well, that's cool. I'm just trekking over here to get back to the trailhead just up there, and there's all these signs about high pressure gas line. Yeah, literally smells like gas. I'm going back the way we came. I'm still on that Fort Stanton trail, and I will be on it for a little while, and then it sort of meets with another trail, and then I'm hoping to get on there, and I think it brings me to the cave, because this area that I'm at supposedly has a massive cave. Who knows how far away it is? Who knows how far I've already walked? I don't know. I want to say 2.5 miles. That's how it feels. Welly well, we've been walking for probably another half hour since I last filmed, and we found ourselves a nice little ravine, gorge, whatever you call this. I think I'm gonna stop and sit right here and eat myself some lunch. Trail apples just taste better. We've covered a lot of ground today. I'm hoping that the trail that we're on right now leads us to the cave. I've been looking at the map, and it goes to somewhere called Cave Canyon. That's the only thing about cave that I've been able to find on the map. Regardless, this is just fantastic. And I'm still listening to Lord of the Rings, and it really just feels fantastical. To give you some perspective on how far we've gone today, that hill over there in the distance is sort of where the truck is, and then we walked all the way around these group of hills in the distance over to here where it was flat, and then we came back around, crossed the road, and now we've been in this huge wide open plain for probably about half an hour, and the wind is relentless, so I'm really glad that I have my beanie in my Carhartt, because it's completely blocking out the wind, thankfully, and this wind is quite chilly. So we've just come from real far away. I know I keep saying that, but there's no other way to put it. And normally the trail would have you crossing over this little frozen river, but it says closed, and it's redirecting you to over here to go under this road. Let me not fall and bust my butt. Alright, well, we made it through. I don't know how much farther we have to go. We're gonna have a long way back. Okay, I give up. I was trying to find the Snowy River Cave because that's like what this whole place is called, Snowy River Cave, and there's so much crap about the cave itself online, but I can't find where the heck it is. I thought it was gonna be somewhere over in this direction, but my heart kind of dropped when I got out way over there and saw that it's nothing but flat. This spot was marked as Cave Canyon on the map, but there's nothing here. So, I mean, it's still nice. I'm enjoying being out here, obviously, and I love the hiking, but that's just a little disheartening that I couldn't find what I was looking for. Who knows? Maybe it's on the complete other side of this conservation land. I have no idea. I can't find anything about it online anywhere, so if anyone knows where the heck the actual Snowy Cave is at Snowy Cave Conservation Lands in New Mexico, please let me know. 1:52 p.m. when I started walking back. Let's see how long it takes me to get back to the truck, since I can't measure miles or anything. Oh, look at that. It was just freezing cold. Now it's really hot. It's been just about an hour since I last filmed. So the land is in like 3 sections. over these mountains is where the truck is. The middle section is right there where that campsite is. And then there was another road to cross where that giant wide open space where I turned around was. So we're mostly there. Probably going to be another 45 minutes to get back to the truck. My one leg feels tired just at the joint where it connects to my body, but otherwise I feel fine. Now I'm done. I mean, I'm not actually done, but it's 3:30 and I've been hiking since 9:30. I haven't really taken any breaks. I mean, I'll sit down for like 5 minutes. Ugh. My lunchtime break was like 2 minutes because I just ate, popped back up, and wanted to get going. I'm not saying that as a flex or anything. I'm just saying I'm tired. Okay, I made it back. Oh my god. I am deader than Deadison. I even got like a little lost at one point. Oh, that took freaking forever. It's 4:05 now, so however long that was. I need to drink a bunch of water and then just lie down. Another freezing cold night. It's getting a little old being cold all the time. It'll be nice whenever I finally get to warm my bones again and take a hot shower or something, but for the rest of the night I'm just gonna recook my leftover rice and beans from lunch and add some chicken. And that's about it. I'm gonna lay here and rest because I'm a little sore. Tomorrow I'm going to Starbucks and or McDonald's to edit up this video for you guys, and from there we'll do some mountain biking and just general hanging out over here. Here's dinner. Hope it's good. If it's not, I'll just put ketchup on it. That's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys for the continued support and coming along. If you want to follow my Instagram, it's linked in the description. I appreciate all the comments, all the messages, and everything. So keep them coming, guys, and I'm going to keep these videos coming. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you soon.